Hello everyone, it is I, not Maria, and welcome back to the channel. I thought now would be a good time to kind of show where I am in the progress of my sewing projects for the year. All the projects that I've completed have been pretty chill and I think pretty manageable. I've been able to complete this many in about 5 months, and I think that's pretty good as someone that doesn't sew every week, as someone with a full-time job. I've really been wanting to make my wardrobe, my closet, fit the stage of life that I'm in, and especially in a way where I won't be buying anything and I'm altering what I have to fit my current needs. So without further ado, here's what I've done in about 5 months worth of sewing. So for this first batch, all you need is a pair of scissors and like a dream, I guess. I think this is a fine hack. I took this shirt, which I got from Ross like 2021, 2022 maybe, over the summer. I cropped the bottom. I made this video a while ago talking about how t-shirts just kind of fit my body too long and in ways that I don't really like. So I've been cropping my shirts, and this is literally the same length that I make all of my shirts right now, and look, I love it. I think it's just so much more flattering. Because this shirt is a little wide, I thought it'd be fun to make it more off the shoulder, so I cut out the neck hole, and I did try to cut out a little bit more than I'm really supposed to, just so it really gets that like wide sense. Alright, so this shirt, I just chopped off the sleeves. I made it more into like a muscle tee, which I quite like. It felt a little bit too trapped up here, especially with my shoulders. So the sleeves had to come off, but like, check it out. I didn't cut the length. I could have if I wanted to, but I already have like a cropped muscle tee. So if I have something that's a little bit longer, this works a lot better when I have shorts that aren't high-waisted like these. I do have some t-shirts that I didn't include in my original, like, here's what I'm going to be doing in 2026 with my sewing projects, that I just want to like cut out the graphic for and put those on onto other shirts. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I have some ideas rumbling in my brain on how I'm going to do that. Great thing about graphic t-shirts, if you cut it out too much, you can always just cut out the graphic, use it as a patch, put it on something else, and it'll be like nothing bad happened. So fun fact about me, I was really obsessed with Bratz and Barbies and Polly Pocket and Littlest Pet Shop, and I loved the little collectibles. Not like that has changed, but I found this cool ass Bratz t-shirt for like, I think I got it for like $8 secondhand, in a size that fits my adult body. And then I cropped it, and low key, it was a little bit daunting because I was like, ooh, who knows how many of these shirts are left. I mean, like, the graphic is not the best, but it's still held up for like what I think is probably close to 20 years. So Bratz, shout out to Bratz, I guess. I love it. It's so fun. Again, another just cheap, easy DIY to make clothes more wearable. Alrighty, here is our next option. Again, just chopping it off. I was inspired by this image that I saw on Pinterest, and I thought, oh, that's not that bad, I can do that. And I think I might have made it I can't tell if I made it a little bit longer in the back than I'd like to, but again, with the right pants, this could really work out. I think I just need a couple of items to make this a little bit more wearable, which, funnily enough, the items that I have to make it more wearable, I literally just need to wash. My favorite thing about these kinds of button-ups is that you can wear them open, you can have just like maybe one button buttoned up. I'm just not sure if I'm vibing with the gray, but maybe I just dye this black. It's okay, it'll be fine. Now, when I saw these kinds of cropped hoodies kind of cropping up in the fashion scene, like, I love this. As someone who is very, very cold, this is perfect for me. Oh my god, I'm a little bit cold. Let me just put on literally just enough clothing that will keep me nice and toasty and comfy and warm, but like you can still see the overall vibes of the outfit. Again, another really, really easy DIY. I literally just cut it. That's all I did. I could have made it a little bit higher so that you just get it, but I kind of like that this goes right above my chest. So if all of those items were just cutting, no sewing, here are the two items that I have actually done some amount of sewing in. So I've actually had this dress slash, I mean it's a shirt now, but it used to be a dress is what I'm trying to say. I've had that since I was in like high school. I can't wait till it's fall again, till it's winter, till it's cold so I can wear this again, because now that it's short, now that it's not like all tight and showing off my lower half of my body. So this is the last item that I sewed. Check it out. This skirt used to go like up to here, and that was the only way that it would fit. It was actually like, it was just a really long skirt. I think it was supposed to fit more like a maxi skirt for someone tall and skinny, or at least skinnier than I. So what I did was I chopped it off. It had like a big zipper off the side, so I chopped the skirt right underneath it, and I used all of that extra fabric to make a new waistband. So now, just like a little midi length. Isn't that so fun and nice and cute? It was a little bit difficult to get the waistband just right because I actually ended up having a little bit too much fabric and it made it like bulk up weirdly in the back. But I think that with this amount, it still is a little bit sheared in the back. But at the very least from the front, it looks nice. One of the many things that I've actually learned about sewing is that prepping your items is really important. And as I thrifted a lot of new pieces, at least new to me pieces, I found items that were really freaking cool and made out of natural fibers, but I don't really know how to clean natural fibers. So I found this. It's a wool and silk detergent. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bunch of my items that are wool or silk or just otherwise should not be laundered. All I'm really trying to do is find clothing pieces that I can put together to make outfits that make me feel not as hopeless.